So y'all see the foolery that's going on, okay, with Ukraine and us. Y'all see the foolery. So Zelensky, I hope I'm saying your name right, okay. All you got to do is apologize, baby. It's gonna be like water under the bridge. All you got to do is apologize, because the problem is that you thought you was dealing with Biden. Okay, see, in 2022, when you was talking all that nasty yin yang to Biden, and he put up with that foolery, this is not Biden. Let's just clarify, because y'all remember Kamala Harris would get in here and say, I'm not Biden. Well, we have to clarify that this is not Biden. This is President Trump. Okay. The wolf is in the White House. Okay. We got to clarify that, because you out here, you doing nonsense. Okay. Now, if you thought about it, check this out. Let me land. Don't judge me. Let me land first. If you thought about it, you signing this agreement for the minerals, right, to be dug in the ground. If you thought about this, right, this is a win-win. You want to know why? Because you have American boots on the ground, right? Okay. You have American boots on the ground, all right, to be digging these minerals out. And then this would deter Russia from doing any foolery, because what happens? America has a stake in your country. America has a stake there in your country. So now that deters Russia from doing any foolery. But because you're sitting up here talking about, well, what's going to be the safety? How is Ukraine going to be safe? Ukraine is going to be safe, and then you don't have to join NATO, but Ukraine is going to be safe because the American boots are on the ground. See, NATO right now, they don't know what to do. They wondering like, why? What is going on with Trump? Why did he do that? Because you want to know why? The U.S. is the might behind NATO. They know it. That's why. That's why the UK Prime Minister had to come and talk to Trump directly, because they know that US holds all the cards. Just like he told you, we got all the cards. You ain't got nothing. See, Zelensky, this right here is a Mr. John episode, okay? You know how Mr. John get out here and tell Mary, listen, Mary, now I'm going to give you this money for the rent, light, gas, and water, right? And some food and everything. But baby, make sure you see me on the weekends, okay, at 5 o'clock. This is a Mr. John episode that's going on here, okay? And he makes sure he tell Mary, now, Mary, make sure you meet me at my house at 5 o'clock. Don't be no 5:01, no 5:02, because if you go past 5, baby, you ain't getting this money. Okay. And that's what happened to you. Okay. You not the Mr. John though. You not Mr. John. You Mary. Okay. And because you don't know how to behave, Mr. John got to let you know, baby, you got to lay down or stand up. Which one you want to do? Mr. John said, if you want to stand up and be independent, you got to handle your business on your own. Mr. John ain't going to pay that rent. You hear me? He ain't going to pay that light or that gas or that water. And so Trump is letting you know, like, listen, you don't have all the cards. Now, either you do what I say or we don't do nothing at all. And do I blame my president? I don't blame him one bit. I don't. Because you got in there, you dog walk Biden, and you thought you was going to do that with Trump, with President Trump, but it didn't work. It didn't work. Now, what you got to go do now is kiss the ring. I said what I said, you got to go kiss the ring. Because if you love your people so much, you wouldn't be in here arguing with the U.S. president anyway, because it's our weapons that you're using. Y'all ain't got no weapons. It's our weapons that you're using. Now, we all know that this is smoke and mirrors, because that money that you got from the UK, who you giving it to? Who you going to give it to buy some weapons from? Who you giving it to? We all know who you giving it to. Okay. We all know this was just some smoke and mirrors. Okay. Because nobody paying attention to what the small hat people are doing. I'm trying to talk in code, y'all. Nobody paying attention to what the small hat people doing over there. Okay. But this is the uncomfortable truth. When somebody give you something, sir, okay, be thankful for it. Appreciate it, okay? We all know that this is just a theater for you anyway, okay? Because we saw you running around in those pumps, honey, in those tight clothes, baby. We saw you sprinting and splitting your legs and running all around. I don't even know how you became the president, okay? Don't let's not get in here. I'm not judging. I'm judging a little bit. Well, it is what it is, honey. Okay. Hopefully you fix it soon, because he already talking about he gonna snatch those boots from the ground that are U.S. Okay, he gonna snatch those soldiers up from out of there. Okay, you don't really want him to do it, baby. So you better act like you know. Go kiss that ring. Go kiss that ring. Act like you got some sense, okay? And learn how to talk to our president, okay? Because Trump is not the one or the two or the three. Take heed to the message.